Hello Leo, welcome back. Welcome if you're new. So we're going to jump straight into your reading today. Leo, let's see what's going on for Leo. We're going to go into your person that you're connected to and whatever else wants to come out. So let's see. Leo. What's going on for Leo? We have here ancestors, the love and legacy of our DNA. The veil, the future. Oh, I love that. We have the dawn, the light after darkness. Bottom of the deck, we have zombie control. Okay. So I do feel like for some of you, you're taking back control of your life after a time of possibly depression here, or feeling sad. I feel like for some of you, this is because you didn't really want to look more into your future and see the potential of where you need to go here, Leo. But I feel like you are going a little bit deeper into you and finding out where you need to go next. You're getting illuminated on where you need to go next. I feel like there is some wisdom that's come in here for you, Leo. And it's like, it's now time to step into that, and it's time to move into where you need to go for yourself and take control of your life. You are the master of your destiny after all. You are the creator of your life, etc., etc. So let's see here, Leo, what's going on? I feel like you're starting to feel a little bit better within yourself here, Leo. Let's see for the past position here, Leo. We have the Knight of Potions. We've got the Nightmare Before Christmas deck. It's brilliant. Let's see what's in your present here, Leo. We have the Ten of Presents. I love that. And your potential future. We have the Lovers. Oh, I love that. Jack and Sally. We can live like Jack and Sally if we want. Don't know why that came up, but you're welcome. Let's see why that Knight of Potions is here for you, Leo. We have the Five of Candles. Ah, right, okay. Let's see why that Ten of Presents is here. Oh, I love that. That's beautiful. Let's see why the Lovers is here. We have the... Oh, no, that's the 8. That's the 8. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to count these. 1 second. That was the 9 of Presents. 9 of Presents, so 9 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. I had to really look at that. So bottom of the deck, we do have here the 5 of Potions. Again, I feel like there has been some depression here. Possibly feeling sad about a situation. We have the 5. We've got lots of 5s, by the way. So I do feel like this is you sort of battling with yourself here about this person. A person that, you know, I feel like there is like an emotional connection there. But I feel like you're starting to embrace your singlehood a little bit more now here, Leo, with the present. It's like you're sort of focusing on your presence. Focusing on you know, what brings you joy right now. I feel like for some of you, it's like you need to maybe go in more into this, focusing more on your present and what you have got in your life. I feel like there's a lot of things to come into your life here that does bring you happiness. I do feel like for some of you, this has been a long time coming, because you have been sort of fighting with yourself over this person here. And it has been in control of your life for a long time, and I feel like you're letting this go in order to embrace the present moment, because we aren't always going to see, because this guy's got a blindfold on. We're not always going to see what's going to happen in the future with somebody else, but I do feel like you're starting to let that go in order to like see the good things that you do have in your life right now here, Leo. And we have here the Lovers and the 5 of Needles. So I do feel like for some of you, again, this is about the mental form, and it's like you sort of... it's sort of like arguing maybe with this person or arguing with yourself over this person. Should I let this go? Should I stay? Should I go? Because this has had a big effect on you. I feel like for some of you, this has been a long time you've held on to this person, but you're starting to come out of this, and it's like, again, you're taking control of your life, embracing your singlehood. And I feel like for some of you, this is back and forth with yourself here, Leo, where you have been back and forth maybe within a connection here where should I go and speak to them? Should I do this? Should I do that? Which is like, no. I feel like for some of you, it's like you've been battling your own inner sadness all this time, as well as battling the thoughts on this person. And I feel like saying to you, it's time to let this go, this person go. If you have been in this a long time, it's time to start focusing on your presence and what you do have. Your presence, because you've got lots of presence in the present. This might be even working on your finances for some of you and gaining control of that, having the control over your own life rather than, somebody worrying about somebody else. So let's see why that Knight of Potions is here and that Five of Candles. Lots of fives, by the way. Again, we have here the clarity of belief. So I do feel like for some of you, it's having the belief that you can transform. You don't have to hold on to this person any longer. I feel like you've done a lot. And we have here sadness and isolation. So again, I'm feeling like for some of you, you have isolated yourself quite a lot in order to find the light and to try and figure this out. But there's nothing to figure out. I feel like, again, this is about focusing on what you do have in your life right now, embracing that singlehood. For some of you, this is singlehood. Or for some of you, I just feel like it's building on what you've already got and knowing that, you're going in a good direction because you have been in the sadness. And I feel like for some of you, it's to get out and do something else. Let's see why that Lovers is here with that Five of Needles. You've been in this too long. We have here coming together. So I do feel like for some of you, this person may be, well, we have moving on the bottom of the deck. So I don't feel like this person might come back as soon as you try to move on here. But I feel like for some of you, it's actually making connections with new people, going out, maybe dating, maybe going out to meet new people for friendships, getting new friendships, because sometimes we don't want to have the relationship, maybe. Some of you just want to go and work on friendships, and that's okay too. But you are moving on here to new pastures and getting you out of this sadness and isolation, because I feel like you've been in this a long time for some of you here, Leo, and it's time to move forward into your future. I feel like for some of you as well with this Lovers and Five of Needles, there's somebody that you've been arguing it with here. Let's see, we're going to go into the person that you're connected to here, Leo. Let's see what's going on with the person that Leo is connected to, please. We have here the Knight of Chalices. Lovely to see you, sir. We have the Nine of Wands. So that's the Page of Cups. That's the Knight of Cups twice. Let's see what's going on with the person that you're connected to. We have the Six of Wands. Let's clarify these cards, please. Seven of Chalices. The Wheel. And we have the Two of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we do have the Hermit. So the person that you're connected to is going inwards here. Card of Virgo may need something to you. We have the Wheel there, so Taurus. I think it's Taurus, Scorpio, and there's another one, I can't remember it. Anyway, we have all elements here. Anyway, this person is weighing up their options and where to take their cup. I'm feeling with this Knight of Chalices and the Seven of Chalices. Like, this person's weighing up their options and where they need to go for themselves right now. With that Nine of Wands and the Wheel, I do feel like they are defensive about moving on here themselves. Causes them a lot of inner conflict. I feel like with the Six of Wands, they are trying to move towards, moving on here successfully. But again, they hold themselves back. And I feel like this is something from their past that does hold them back. And I feel like for some of you, maybe even you. So let's clarify that Knight of Cups and the Seven of Chalices. We have the throat chakra. So for some of you, I do feel like they do need to self-express maybe to you here. They need to have that conversation. I'm just saying they're weighing up their options, like, should I go and speak to them, should I not? So let's see why that Nine of Wands is here and the Wheel. We have dedicated effort. So for some of them, they do realise that they do need to speak to you. And again, this is about realising, I feel like for some of them, it's realising like it takes two to have a conversation. So here I feel like it's a long time since I've had a conversation. Maybe for some of them, I feel like for some of them, they are sort of like, they want to work on that aspect of themselves where they communicate better. You know, they communicate. I feel like for some of them, it's like they want to be in this, but there's also a part of them that holds them back. I feel like for some of you, it's like the communication needs to be better in some sort of way, because they're feeling defensive about it, because maybe you both need to work on that aspect for some of you. So we have here success and growth. So I do feel like this will be successful if they do choose to reach out. I feel like it's having growth on both sides, regardless of whether this person comes back or not. We have the crown chakra on the bottom of the deck, so they are getting the intuition here to really work in this aspect of themselves. I feel like there will be some positive growth within you both, but I feel like it's got to be on both sides. And it's like when we communicate, it's like we tend to make it one-sided, and it's not about that. I feel like for some of you, it's both of you is working on it together. It has to be a team effort sort of thing. We had similar to Aries here as well. So let's get some more cards for you here, Leo. We're going to move into the advice. I feel like they are looking into it though. We have here the Eternal Child. I love that card. Isn't that beautiful? We have the River. And we have the Vow. Bottom of the deck, we do have the Storm. So I do feel like for some of you, you may be worried about an argument here, Leo. It doesn't have to be an argument, or it doesn't have to be crazy. It doesn't have to be. It's always what you choose it to be. But I feel like with the Eternal Child, this is like something that is within you too. It's not just this person. We all have traumas and, you know, things that are within us, but searching for that light within us first. And I feel like for some of you, it's building on that. Maybe for some of you, I feel like it is a confidence thing, because it is the colour of the sacral chakra. So I do feel like there is some confidence and self-esteem that maybe you want to work on here. And we have here the River. So I do feel like, because it's a reflection of a horse, and here they're reflecting to you how to free yourself too. You know, and we have all them colours as well, and it's like, I feel like for some of you, it's working on them emotional aspects of you, and like, it's working, it's so funny. Oh, it's lovely though, at the same time, it's so fluffy. Like, I feel like for some of you, it's like, it's saying the different aspects of you in a colourful way, because we all like have that shadow side, we all have that within us, but it's working on, it's accepting that within us and realizing we're all different too. We are different, but we're all the same too. But it's like it's like noticing that the color of life as well for some of you, that it can be beautiful and free and awesome. So we have the vow there as well. So I do feel like for some of you, it's making that vow with yourself that you're free to be who you are, regardless of how this person comes in and communicates to you, or whether it's lack of communication. I feel like you need to keep that vow to yourself that you're going to make yourself happy, regardless of what happens with this person. So let's get some advice here, Leo. I didn't get message cards. 1 second. Let me get some message cards from this person that you're connected to. I'm so sorry for that. Let's see. Messages from Leo from this person. Love is the answer. Yep. I feel like this is like, not only when you love yourself, you'll be able to go towards people in a more loving way, but it's loving yourself that much first. This might avoid this sort of argument sort of thing. Not to say it's a bad thing if you do argue. I'm too afraid to talk. So for some of you, like, they're really afraid, and maybe you need to reach out first if you want this. You know, you've got to be brave sometimes, Leo. You are the lion. I just dream and wish for everything. So for some of you, I do feel like, you know, they do maybe romanticize this a little bit. They do want the big romance, I'm feeling, for some of them. Very fluffy and lovely. I love it. But I do feel like they don't really show you that aspect of themselves. And I feel like, again, this is like, when you do that, they'll probably do that too. They'll probably follow suit. I am manifesting you. It came out on the bottom of the deck. So for some of them, they are trying to manifest you back here. Not to say you have to take it, but it's usually when you start thinking about them a lot. That's usually them thinking of you too, trying to manifest you back. So let's get some advice here, Leo. Advice for Leo. We have here faith, trust, unwavering confidence. Again, I'm feeling like this is you trusting your journey. It's also being unwavering in how you want, where you need to go for yourself. And I feel like this is having the confidence sometimes to open up as well. Because we do have that little girl there, has her heart like, has like a lock on it, and I feel like for some of you it's unlocking that part of you, you know, to build up the confidence maybe to talk to this person for some of you, because I feel like for some of you, you're shit scared to talk to this person. We have here call for help, reach out, for backup, admit your needs. For some of you, I do feel like you maybe need to reach out to some friends here, you know, and ask, maybe you need some advice about that. You know, your friends are there to help you too. You know, like, should I, shouldn't I? They can give you some clearer thoughts for some of you, you know. So let's get some more. We have here courtesy, thoughtful, polite, good manners. I feel like for some of you, you don't need to put on a facade as well, because we have here envy, punishment, change and course. And I feel like for some of you, you have been self-sacrificing in the past, but it's time to put those little, little skulls in the past. I feel like for some of you, you have self-punished. It's like you sort of punish yourself for not doing things, and I want to say to you, like, be gentle with yourself. For some of you, it could be that you beat yourself up because you've held on too long. Absolutely not. You need to go through what you need to go through. It's not to punish yourself over this. For some of you, I feel like you've wasted your time. You have not wasted your time. It's all a learning lesson. And I feel like for some of you, it's letting go of your past in order to move into your future. And again, I'm feeling like you don't need to put on a facade in front of anybody. As well, I want to say, you'll be absolutely fine here, Leo. You'll be fine. So, Leo, let's get you an answer to your questions. So you can pause the video if you'd like. And we're going to ask the pendulum, what is the answer to the question on Leo's mind? You can pause the video if you're not ready. What's the answer to Leo's question on their mind? So we have here yes. It's quite a strong yes. So thank you so much for listening here, Leo. Hope you have the most beautiful day. And I'll be back soon. Bye-bye.